Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are seeing this video from and at the time that you are seeing this video. I'm so delighted and super excited to come your way. Once again, my name is Pastor Shabak Abraham. I just want you to give me a few minutes of your time as I say a few things to you this morning. And I believe that you are going to pick something from what I want to say right away. And this is going to help you in a great deal. Now, listen to me. How do you handle criticism? How do you handle people who seem to bully you? How do you handle people that seems to victimize you, those that want to make life to be very difficult for you? How do you go about it? Now, before I proceed, make sure you like, comment, and share this video. Thank you for doing that. Now you will see the YouTube channel on the link where you are going to get the full video. Make sure you press that link and go there. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you do so. Make sure you do so that anytime we drop new videos, you will be the first to get it. Now, people who make life miserable for you, those who snuff life out of you and makes you look like life is meaningless and life doesn't mean anything to you, I want you to look at this. You know, every man was born separately. Even if you came as a twin, you didn't come out at the same time. That signified that you will come to a point in your life where it seems like you are left alone. You are not having anybody. There are times like that around you. And these critics, two things happen about them. It's either they push you forward or they push you down. But it is left for you to decide which of them you are going to accept, whether you'll be down or you are going to be up. The scripture says in the book of Zechariah, it says, "Rejoice not, all my enemies over me. Say, for when I fall, I'll rise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me." Now, listen to me. Criticism brings strength. Criticism makes you better. Criticism puts you to work if you know how to manage it. There are people who are critics who never sees anything good about anybody. Everything they run it down. Even when they see that this thing is good, they just have something negative to say. Now, how do you handle such kind of people that will not have anything good to say to you? They never have the language well done. They can never say to you, you have tried. They can never pat your back. But every time they have something negative to say about you, every time they have something to complain about. Now, probably you see these people, what happens to them is envy, jealousy. They wish they can be like you, but they cannot be like you because you are unique. You see, God created us differently on this earth. You may look very identical with somebody, but even science and genetics told us that the fingerprint, that's the thumbprint of each man, differs from other. There are so many other things, so many other factors that makes us to be different from ourselves. So you are unique, you are important, you are made for your purpose. The Bible says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. It means that you are a custom made, you are customized, you are not like any other person. You may bear the same name, you may bear the same blood, you may come from the same lineage, you may come from the same village, the same community. You know, the relationship very, very tight, but you are two different people because you came for something unique to fulfill a purpose, to answer to certain questions, to be the solution to certain problems. So if you tie yourself to critics, those that will run you down and make you feel suicidal, those that will make you feel like your life does not worth anything, you are useless, and if you do that, There is something that is called identity crisis. There is probability that you may be suffering from identity crisis, and you don't have to let that to weigh you down. I said critics do two things. There are positive criticisms and there are negative criticisms. All these ones, they are feedbacks. And there are some that sounds true, but they are not absolute. The people are actually trying to get their way through you to bring you down. How do you manage this? How do you handle this when you see them? Some of us are easily moved by words. When people say words like that, they run you down. It makes your day to be bad. It makes you feel like hell. It makes you feel very terrible. It can make you to go down so much that there are things that are important in your life that you cannot do, but you can stay there because people are speaking. You see, if you tie yourself to the opinion of men, you can please anything, even the devil, because you want to please everybody, even at the expense of your joy, even at the expense of you fulfilling your purpose. Listen to me, you must realize that you are not sent to everybody. Therefore, if you know that fact, you should know that everybody must not be on your side. You just need people that are the right people on your side, not everybody. Are you hearing me? Because when you try to be men pleasers, you want to please everybody, you actually end up pleasing the devil. You may go outside your scope, you may go outside your purpose, and that will make you not to be fulfilled. Rather, it will keep you going down the drain, and which is not supposed to be so. Now, when you meet people who criticize you and you know it's constructive and you know that this is positive, what you should do is challenge yourself to be better. Challenge yourself. Many years ago, I used to play the guitar, the bass guitar, and I was very proficient in it. By the grace of God, God really helped me, my exposure and every other stuff. So I did the presentation. After doing that presentation, and I came out to get some air, and a guy came and met me and asked me a few questions and said, "What did you play?" When he said that thing, I told him this is what I played, and the guy told me something that was a bad word. Somebody would have taken it. But even fight, I couldn't fight him because he was far taller than me, bigger than me. He would have beaten me blue black. So I just left him swallow my pride. But at that moment, it's like the poured cold water on me. How I looked at that thing actually changed the narrative for me. When he said that, I went and locked myself. I just needed the place to be quiet. I didn't have devices then to rehearse. No electrical gadget, no combo, no any other thing that I could just slot into the electric guitar so that I can hear myself. But when I hear quietness, so for like 2-3 months, I was rehearsing by the night. At night, I'll be awake and be working. 1 year later, that same thing I did, that this guy told me that word, I did it, the whole place went wild. As in, people stood up. Even people I never expected could do that did. Now, there was a transition. This criticism that was done to me brought a change in my life, and even gave me a name by the grace of God amongst people, where I stay, where I live. If that guy hadn't come, I wouldn't have had the push for me to be better. So I took it as something that was a challenge. If this is what you are saying, do you know that same thing would have made some people to go to their shell and just stay off and refuse to do that thing and just let it be like that? Meanwhile, I understand that there are people that never means well for you. All they want is to keep pulling you down. Don't allow them to pull you down. Don't allow them to pull you down. This could be in ministry. This could be at the place of your job. You know that what you are doing, you are putting in your effort. more than your heart, your life is in this thing, but you just find people running you down. Such kind of people suffer from envy and jealousy. They know that you can do better than them, so they are trying to pull you off so that what you have you cannot offer it. Listen to me. Any point in your life where you don't face challenges, then you should know that you are not ready to bring out the best in you. There are things inside of you that needs to be pressured. If they are not pressured, they cannot come out. They cannot come out. There is a deposit of good treasures, gold, refined gold that can change the narrative of where you work, your family, your business, your ministry, whatsoever you are doing. It can change the narrative, but you need people to push it. And when you hear a constructive criticism that is coming from somebody, take it in a good faith and use it as a challenge. If such people are sincere to you, what they are saying, they are not saying out of being mischievous, and they are not saying it because of hate, they are not saying because of envy. Those same people will give you applause. You should compel people to change their minds concerning you, because their opinions, as much as they are permitted to say their opinions may not matter in your life's journey at all. So when you fall for their antics and you allow them, they are making progress, but you are stuck because they said this to you, they said that to you, and you leave yourself at that point and allow them to becloud your mind with thoughts that makes you to feel that you are a nobody, and these people are going on with their lives. Then they will turn you to a stock of mockery. Do not let them have their way. Do not allow them to deter you, because greater is he that is in you than he that is propelling them, that is pushing them. I am talking about these negative people that criticize, and they criticize you and water down everything. There is nothing good that you do. Even when you cough, everything about it, they just hate it. Everything about you, they must run it down. And they don't stop it to themselves, but they circulate this, they take it round and ensure that other people do not believe in what you are doing. My friend, my brother, my sister, please don't allow them to keep you stuck in that place. Don't allow them. Don't give them that room. Don't make them to keep you where you are not supposed to be. Rise up, rise up. When you rise up like that in strength and in faith, if you have God in your life, is able to help you, to push you. And when you hear those constructive ones, be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. You don't make your mind to be your mind's disposition to look like everything people say they are against you. That may not be the situation.